So here's a pair of Air Max 1s that I picked up, and this is in the satin gold colorway as far as I remember, and it's kind of got the safari hits on there as well. And what I mean by that is this print here is mainly referred to as safari, and it's kind of gives me the Travis Scott kind of color vibes really. So this is similar to the satin gold Air Max 1 Travis Scotts, and those I've got as well, which are really cool, and I'll probably do a review on those at some point. But this pair, when you see it in hand, I wasn't a fan of it online, but when you see this in hand, it's actually really nice and really different. But I picked this pair up for like £60, so you can't really go wrong for that price, and I saw them sort of sitting everywhere. And what I like about them is just the details. So they've got different materials, almost like a craft trainer. And this here, this medial side of the trainer here, they've got kind of embroidery details going on the upper part here, which is quite sort of not reflective, but it kind of gives that sort of vibe. And then this almost sort of feels like sort of snakeskin at the back here, which is it's obviously not snakeskin, but it feels like that kind of material, so similar to sort of scaly material. And also like the Nike Air on the back being kind of in this dark burgundy kind of colour, and same for the eyelets. And it's just another cool Air Max 1. Probably not one I'm going to keep, but just wanted to sort of see what it was like, and it is a really nice colourway, and like I said, the details on this are really cool. So here's the details for the Nike Air Max 1 Safari Coconut Milk. It comes in a coconut milk and alabaster colourway. So the alabaster, I'm assuming, is the kind of more sort of gold hits on the sneaker, or beige gold types hits, which is similar to the Travis Scott Air Max 1 satin gold. And it has a EVA cupsole with an airbag unit in the heel. And it's predominantly made up of mesh upper and leather and sort of synthetic materials. And the price was £145. So with the comfort and sizing, like any other Air Max 1, this is on the kind of medium to firm sole side, so you won't get too much comfort. It's very sort of on the, like I said, on the firmer end, and for that reason you can get sort of fatiguing after a while due to the hard sole. And also with these kind of trainers, your heel sits elevated, and it's like most sort of late 80s, early 90s sort of running shoes that you will have that. And if you're not used to it, then you may have got sort of tension on your forefoot, especially like after a long day. And you can go sort of true to size on these, in my opinion, because usually sort of Air Max 1s have a lot of room in them, and they're quite wide as well. But I tend to just go up half size just to have a little bit of extra space because I have a wide foot. And the sole, I would say, isn't very good for wet conditions, and for that reason I wouldn't really wear them in autumn winter. So with the look and style, it's a classic design, so it's an Air Max 1 at the end of the day, so I haven't got too much to say about it. I think the embroidery on this particular pair and the little sort of maroon burgundy hits of the Nike Air and the lace loops kind of looks quite nice and elegant. And you can wear these sort of spring summertime, even though it's got these slightly sort of muted colours. I think it's still a sort of spring summertime sneaker. I think wearing them in the autumn winter, you probably just end up ruining them. And casual, sort of smart casual is best with these. I think you can kind of slightly dress them up because of the nature of the trainers. They look a bit more elegant. And I would sort of go with the alabaster laces that come with it, but you can also put in sort of the maroon laces that also come with it. And there's no reason why white wouldn't work either, so let's give that a try. So final thoughts, I think I like the fact that it's got sort of nice embroidered details around the sort of lateral and medial side of the sneaker, and I don't mind the safari print along the toe box mudguard area, and I do like the sort of burgundy, I suppose, maroon hits on the sneaker with the Air Max logo and things like that, which is normally not a fan of, and I like kind of more the OG colour blocking, but in this one I think it works. And the cons are, I think, the price. With any Air Max 1, the price is just way too high at £145. And also the comfort. Nowadays this is just not really comfortable as a shoe that you can wear sort of long term. It's a nice one if you're just popping out for the afternoon, but not something that you'd want to be wearing all day, in my opinion. So the ratings, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I think it's a nice looking sneaker. It's not as nice as some of the other sneakers that I have seen in terms of Air Max 1s and the sort of funky colours. And the comfort, I give it a 3, so it's very sort of mid comfort. You're not going to get anything special from an Air Max 1. And the quality, I think they're using sort of slightly nicer materials, and it's different types of materials on there. So, and I think a 4 is sufficient. And the pricing, I give it a 3 as well. It's just priced too high in my opinion. But overall, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It's a solid sneaker. If you don't have like the Travis Scott satin gold, and you can probably pick these up for under retail, so it's definitely worth checking out.